This year, the co-founders of the 25 Influential Women Leadership Awards ceremony will be hosting the annual event at the Arthur Chung Convention Centre at Lilliandale on October 23rd.
The event is going to be on the 23rd of October at the Arthur Chung Convention Centre. It's going to be invitation only. It hurts our heart to say that, but this is what it's to come down to. And we are following the very strict COVID protocols. And there's also a protocol of the number of people we can have in the space. So yes, we are really sticking to that. It's also going to be a vaccine-only activity. But the beauty of all of that is that on NCN TV, as well as Facebook, it's going to be live. So everyone can see it, all the family members, etc., can see the award happening.
The 25 Influential Women Leadership Award was birthed in 2019 by two like-minded and inspirational women, Linda Dancy Black and Michelle Nicholas, after recognizing that women in leadership roles are not sufficiently recognized and celebrated.
The 25 Influential Women Leaders Award is an award scheme that celebrates women and the achievement of women. My co-creator, Michelle Nicholas, and myself had a conversation about women doing so much, and there was no avenue for celebrating the achievements of women.
The nomination of women for the awards is done by the members of the public. The finalists are selected from a panel of judges from the diaspora.
So if, the lady in your community, she's been taking in children and she's been really good to kids, and you have watched her from a child, now you're an adult, and she continues to do that, and you think to yourself, this lady needs to be recognized for what she's doing. So you sit down and you would nominate that lady, right? And that nomination would come in to us during the nomination period, because we had a 1-month nomination period where we put it out in the newspapers, online, digital promotions, etc. As well as any other person who saw any woman leading in any field at all.
Despite the cancellation of the event in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, this did not stop these ladies from recognizing and giving back to women.
What we did, we didn't just go down, we looked at how can we support women. So we started providing for women, single women and mothers who needed hampers at the time of the COVID. So we still did something for women within the constraints and the confines of COVID. So that's what we did in 2020. So come 2021, we are observing that the people who are on the forefront, and I'm sure you will appreciate that, you go into the hospitals, you go into the clinics, who do you see? These are women. They work tirelessly to support the whole COVID response. And so we could have said we are still in the COVID situation, right? And we could have probably not done anything. But we saw even more a need to celebrate women, because our women are the ones who are supporting throughout the COVID pandemic. And so we decided that we are going to do the event, but it's going to be a vaccine-only event, and we have to do it on a minuscule version of what we did in 2019.
Mrs. Dancy Black reiterated that women are oftentimes at the forefront of things, even in our healthcare system during the pandemic, and are seldom given the recognition they deserve.
Who's acknowledging that leadership? You see a single mother, she has 4 children. She is working, she might be still going to UG, she's still helping women in her community, she might be in the forefront of her church. She's leading. And who's celebrating her? So you see, it doesn't. The award transcend social status. It transcend all sections of society. So we are not saying that you need to take a CEO and put her there only.
While the event will not be open to the public because of the constraints of the pandemic, it will be aired on other mediums on October 23rd, 2021.
The event is going to be live on Facebook, live on NCN. We would really want to encourage persons to take a look at it, share it, like it, and let us create a revolution of women leading. Because it's not really about each of us, it's really about paying it forward and what you can do for each other.
For Headline News Update, Bibi Bacchus.